action and stuff. A lot of times it felt like Margot was saying the other day, like.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, directing is such a huge responsibility, and I feel that responsibility is to your cast and to your crew, especially on smaller budget movies like this, where you ask them to come down to Jackson, Mississippi from wherever they are, and not have any nice hotel room or anything that they're used to, and just do this movie for you. And it's a real family atmosphere. It's a real camaraderie. So for me, it is a huge responsibility and something I really, really loved.
Now, the script had a very, a lot of movies like this feel like they're really trying to manipulate you intentionally.
No, the producer part was the only scary part, because that's the sort of behind the curtain Oz stuff where you start to see the bad news, which is, 24 hours before we started shooting in the hospital, we lost the hospital that we were shooting in. And so we had to find a new hospital in a day. That's super scary, and had to set it all up. But it was a blessing because we ended up at this place in Brookhaven that everybody was so incredibly nice. But those are the things, indie filmmaking is an adventure for sure.
And down here? We're going to start you over here. Take a big step this way.
Yeah, get in.
And now we're going to go to the side.
To be honest, I mean, they were so nice to answer my call, so that was a bonus. And then I gotta say, I gotta give a huge shout out to Jim Strauss, who wrote the script. He wrote such an unbelievable script. When you cast these movies, usually you have actors say, yeah, I'll do it, but I want to change this scene, or I don't like the ending. And in this one, they all read it and said, yeah, I know what that is. Let's do it. They know exactly what it was.
It's just easier that way. You don't know me. Hi, how you doing? How's it going?
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you. You guys are helpful.
Jack Ryan. So thrilled and terrified. I mean, the guys who have done it before me, they're not schlubs. You know what I mean? So they're just huge guys to fill their shoes. But at the same time, I think we're doing something different. And I think this long-form storytelling of doing it over 10 parts is going to be really interesting.
And then Charlie Day, bringing Charlie Day on. They say you do a great Charlie Day.
I don't. I found out I was telling a story about Charlie Day and trying to do an impression. I didn't realize I was doing an impression. But no, he called and he said, you sure I'm the guy? And I said, yeah. And he goes, all right. That's all he said. Those were the only things he said before he signed on. That was special in and of itself. But this one, it's a narrative film. It's got a whole new level of